like kind of got introduced to North America through Cascade. I think.
We were just starting like performing small shows. Like I think we had like 3 shows, but like really small, like opening acts, whatever.
So when we released the track with him, it kind of started for us, and we started to get fans, and there was Cascade's fans from the beginning, I think, and they're great people because he's a really good guy, and I think he attracts good, friendly people who listens to him. So we just got the great fans here in North America. We had a different working name for the album than the final name for the album, and in the beginning we had a different view on what we were making. We were like telling a story in a different way, and then in the end we kind of understood that the story we were telling was more political and more about being female in the music industry, like I guess being us. And that's when we came up with the name Beauty is Pain. We don't like to talk about being, the gender in that way, because we like it to not be a difference between gender.
But obviously there is a difference, and we're trying to participate and just do whatever we believe in, and then hopefully inspire a lot of other people, girls, to do whatever they feel is empowering for them, you know? And we don't really care about, like, it shouldn't be a female DJ because there were never a male DJ, you know? We just think the whole thing is stupid and it should be equal because, why not?
We like all the tracks on our new album.
Yeah.
But we have some tracks we're a bit worried that people won't listen to because they're maybe a little darker and less...
some of them aren't as obvious, like the first time. The lyrics are a little bit more deeper and like hard to read or understand. And the beats might be a little bit not in your face kind of hit or banger styles. But we believe that every song has a purpose on the album, and they have a reason why they're there, and they're telling an important story for themselves, but they all kind of link together. So the whole album is going to be like the album. It's not just a couple of random songs like thrown together.
It's inspired a lot by like females who have kind of been destroyed emotionally and psychologically by the business and by the industry, like
fallen stars,
and
Marilyn Monroe, Britney Spears.
Like they were like
Lindsay Lohan.
Broken by the industry, like the pressure of being a young female performer in the business. It was very important for us to do it. They did a secret appearance in the Almedalen in Sweden, which is a political center during the summer, and we hid. They were all like really hidden. They were really scared, and we went up and opened for them, kind of, and presented them at their speech, and it was a very strong experience.
Yeah,
and especially feeling how frightened they were.
Yeah,
and knowing how brave they are doing this, even though they're like they could go to jail anyway. They still want to fight for freedom and equality, and it inspired us a lot to risk safety for other people's rights. Yeah, in Sweden right now, the whole country is worried about what's happening, that actually there are Nazis on the streets, So I think the whole country, almost, of course not everyone, are worried, and everybody at the moment feels like they're ready to do something.
Yeah.
To change. That's how...
The whole, like, it's bubbling, like the spirit, and everybody's like, it's going down. If somebody's not doing it, it's gonna like... Well, we're scared. So we're doing everything we can to make sure that all our fans and people that hear our voices or whatever know what they're doing and know what's going on, so they can make an active choice to like stand by the whole, whatever, like anti-Nazi. Everybody has to be on board,
We have been teaching DJ school to young kids in Sweden. And we always started our courses with a history lesson, because we think it's really important to know your history. Because they would think like, the old schoolhouse, and that would be like Avicii's first track, And we want
really young,
and we really want them to know what they're doing and what type of music they're being a part of. So we would start with showing videos and like clips
Yeah, from the old where it started, like the early Chicago kind of had the sampled everything.
And then we would talk a lot about Frankie Knuckles, so they know where they come from and what they're doing.
So great. We grew up with them, like that.
Yeah, it was the first record I bought was Ace of Base, and I listened to it a thousand times, but I still like it. We're really inspired by their vocals and their mixing and the sounds they choose.
But also we love the 90s kind of sounds, not all of it, but a lot of it. So I think that's why we take a lot of inspiration from them and like several others, like 90s artists.